was offered a gig at a casino. I'd never done a casino before. And it was up in Washington State, the Tulalip Resort and Casino. And so not only was it an offer to do a casino, it was the most money I've ever been offered to do anything in my life or career. For 1 hour of my time, they were not only offering me a profane amount of money, and they weren't offering me an obscene amount of money, they were offering me a sacrilegious amount of money. Like, Jesus should have come down and kicked me in the face when I heard the amount. And I hate to say this, but when I heard the amount, my lizard brain kicked in and went, "Nah, the money, I want it!" Off I go to the Tulalip Resort and Casino. So I get there, and they're so nice to me. They're so nice. The club manager meets me at the door. She's already checked me into my room. I'm all ready to go. Whisks me up there, me and my luggage. I enter a hotel room that was, and I'm not exaggerating, bigger than any house or apartment I have ever lived in my life. It was 5 bedrooms, a bath the size of a small pool, gigantic, gigantic. And I'm marveling at it, and I'm not paying much attention to her, and I only halfway hear her say, "Would you be willing to do a VIP meet and greet for our VIP high roller customers?" And I'm thinking, they're paying me so much money, they're being so nice to me. Absolutely, yes, yes. And then she goes, "Okay, well, I will come and get you at 6:45, and we'll do it at 7 o'clock. And then I said, "Well, the show is until 9. Maybe do it after the show because I don't want to." And then I said out loud, "I don't want to ruin the magic." The magic of a pudgy guy going up and whining about Lord of the Rings. I don't want him to see behind the Freddie Mercury glam exterior that I put on. And again, I'm still staring at this room, and I don't hear the tension in her voice when she said, "You do not want to do this after the show. Do it before the show. Trust me." Okay, come get me at 6:45. She leaves. I jerked off in 2 of the bedrooms. I didn't know what else to do. The room was so goddamn big. I was like a terrified orangutan. I just ran around, my room now. So then comes and gets me. I go downstairs in the VIP meet and greet room. There's a green blanket where they're gonna green screen digital pictures behind us, any background that people want. And I'm standing there, and they bring in the 40 VIP high roller customers who happen to be the 40 drunkest human beings I've ever seen, ever. And I was in a frat in college, and I've been to a Russian wedding. That is how drunk these people were beyond. They're nonverbal. They're fucking nonverbal, and they're coming in just and they kind of nudge them towards me, and they each, somewhere in America, in 40 different houses, there are pictures of me looking like, and then there's someone next to me going, and if those pictures can be reassembled, they form the key of time. So the whole thing takes 10 minutes, they leave. And I'm standing there thinking, it's fucking 7 o'clock. The show starts in 2 hours. They're going to drink more. That's why they're leaving. The room holds 400 people, so 1 out of every 10 will be that drunk. And in my mind, like, well, this is gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be terrible. She goes, "Let's go back up to your room. We'll come get you at 10 minutes to 9. She leaves. I jerk off in the bathtub. She comes back. We go down, go backstage. My opener is sitting there, and I said, "Hey, if you want, I'll go out, I'll introduce you, or I'll bring you from offstage with an offstage mic." And he said, "Oh, I went on at 8 o'clock. I said, "You went on at 8? That sucks. You did an hour? That's a ripoff." He goes, oh, I just did 15 minutes. And I asked, and then what happened? He said they kicked all the lights on in the room, and they have these portable bars in the back, and they said, next 45 minutes, $2 shots. And everyone got up and ran to the back of the room, and he said they were coming back to their seats with their arm like this, with like 9 shot glasses, sitting down and just boom, 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 boom. So it's 400 screaming drunks. But I'm still a professional, and they're paying me a lot of money. And I tell the woman that's running the room, I said, how much would you like do, like 50 minutes, an hour? And then she said, it's totally cool if you just do half an hour. I go, well, again, that's not very, for the money you're paying me, I should do the full hour. She goes, please don't do more than 30 minutes. I'm serious. You do not need to do more, that we'll be perfectly happy. Just do 30 minutes. So, they announce me. Hang on, because I'm off stage. The announcer gets on. Ladies and gentlemen, from the King of Queens, please welcome Patton Oswalt. Then, I take a step out. The minute I become visible, the crowd starts, I wasn't heckled. In the walk up from here to the mic, the crowd starts screaming everything they've ever seen me in. Just screaming. All 400 people are shrieking. I get to the mic, and they're all just yelling. And then one guy in the front is just going, King of Queens! King of Queens! So then I go, yes, King of Queens. And the crowd goes, ah! So happy. Then it dies down for a second, then someone goes, Ratatouille! And I go, yes. Ah! For half an hour, I did not tell one joke. I'm not exaggerating. I did not tell a joke. I had my career screamed at me. I agreed with it. Then I said goodnight, got a standing ovation. I walked off stage, and I said to myself, I just paid for 1 year of my daughter's college. I did not tell a single joke, and I've never made an audience happier.